Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Tonight, a good one on Thursday night primetime. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens on Thursday night primetime. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. That's the rookie Tyler Luke. He begins this one. Off we go through a driving rainstorm here in Baltimore. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
11 MT, Kate. 11 MT. Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
On 2, ready?
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd
Gun.
and 4.
Burrow now. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season.
The kick feels good. Makes the score Bengals 7, Ravens nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, help him down 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That is hot! And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. 52 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. And he's down at the 3. What a run. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
Now Lamar going to hang on to it. A second effort, and he is in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is Turner.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here, stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 31 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. He's got his big tight end. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Cincinnati. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. A first down throw for Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Catch made there, left side by Walker.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Here's 3rd and 2. He'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line. The official signal, he's got enough for the first down.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So, 1 quarter in the books on this Thanksgiving night. It's the Bengals on top. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
DC, ready? DC. Go ahead. Go ahead. 180. Nice shot.
Now, Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set down. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
No, we changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Report.
2nd down, Jackson. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Demetrius Knight in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it's going to be 4th down. Ravens bring their punt team out.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
12. Get set. Serve on touch. Ready?
They'll run here with Brown. The defense stringing them out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On 2, ready?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to be a little short of the first down there. He's up to the 45-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
12, 12, 12. Stop.
A carry here for Brown. He's going to have a Bengals first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker and find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Here we go. 180. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now Brown. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. This is 3rd and 6.
11, mighty. Here we go. Stop.
Burrows out of the gun here on 3rd down. That is catch number 60 for the season.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
11, 11, 11. Here we go.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this.
I'm fine, ready?
Now it's 2nd and 1.
11, mighty. 11. Here we go. Stop.
Here's Brown. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good running. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Here we go. Thanks.
First down throw for Burrow. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. It's 2nd down.
Get set. 11. Hey, can. Stop.
Burrow. And that is incomplete. Jermaine Burton, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take possession.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Steven, let's go.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing Jackson. Push to his right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw, Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Jackson now. Oh, he overshoots him. Could have been a touchdown. Instead, just goes down as an incompletion. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good for another Baltimore.
Final play of the half. Jackson forced out left, taking off, and he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
2nd and 5. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Man! Hey, hey!
To throw is Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
13.
Again, it's Jackson. This one, downfield, looking for Henry. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. Moving outside the pocket, he manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gain on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in. But it's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points? A tackling plan for the defense, Mike, is critical when you're facing a back like this. You know that one guy is not going to be enough to bring him down. You have to get as many hats to the ball as you can, slow him up just enough to buy time, and in this case, they get him down for a loss.
That's to the right side, and incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. 3rd down coming up.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
3rd and long. Jackson going to keep this one himself. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
By the time the defensive backs had come downhill to get involved, we knew there was just no way he was going to get himself out of this. It just shows, Mike, how long he was flailing around back there. And by the time he actually went down, everyone was behind the line of scrimmage chasing him. And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
12.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They go play action for Burrow. Out to his right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Open man, downfield, chases. A
good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
Done.
Now a handoff, running right. Field is only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On one, ready?
3rd and 6.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Let's get set. Side.
To throw is Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own end zone.
Accelerating toward midfield. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 89 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. The kicking team off for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Amari DiMarcado to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Big first down.
On 1st down, Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosibov. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 180. Plays hot.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's got a Bengals 1st down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
4th quarter coming up here on Thanksgiving night. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. 180. Hot.
4th quarter gets underway, and it's a run by Brown. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd.
He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. 4th quarter, that's a huge 1st down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
This one, deep downfield for Chase. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bengals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He fields it at the 8. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now a toss play with Henry. Daniel just hoped to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's the toss, right side to Henry. Threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Raven first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Jackson going to keep it here on the bootleg. He'll step up and run this. Did a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold him to a short game.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Now a toss, running left, it's Henry. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Play action now. Jackson forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score. They got to score fast.
On play action, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. This a designed run.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on designed quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, Jackson. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Hey, middle.
3rd and long for Jackson. Escaping to his left. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And Aaron McAdoo sniffs the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a 4th down.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
You. Hey, Ozzy.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's taken in, and he's in. Henry, touchdown, Ravens. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
That ties the game at only 1 apiece. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This is Turner. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Let's get set. Back.
A first down throw for Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Gesicki, the man in motion. That's into the hands of Yosibas. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
11. Here we go. 180. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And this ball incomplete on third down. Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
11.
Burrow to throw for it on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. This is 1st and 10. Here's Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up now for second down. Henry. And we'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Now Henry. touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Extra point attempt still to come. His kick is good. And the Ravens go up by 7. 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This is Turner. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here we go. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
12.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down. Jackson looking to throw, and that's going to wind up incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but it can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Big play. 3rd and 2. Now Jackson. The pass pulled in by Henry. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Jackson up top again. This throw right is taken in by Fromm. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. He'll step up and run, and he's taken down, and now they can take this. All the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try.
At the Bengals' 23-yard line.
It is second and 6. Throwing Jackson. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just throw it away.
So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout. They'll talk things over before third down. So on is Tyler Loop in a big spot. This to win the game. And he has missed this one. No good. And this game, in all likelihood, is headed to overtime.
Man, that's just a tough one to swallow. You've got a chance to win the game right here at the end of regulation. But after that costly miss, they're going to see if they can pull this one out, but in overtime.
He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends.
On one, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. And that not a guy you can afford to lose here in overtime. Now a 3rd and 2.
11 empty. Just get set. 11, 12, 12.
Burrow to throw. He'll look underneath here for Brown. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
Cincinnati.
11. Gun. Stop.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. Over the middle of the big target, fast. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Here we go. 11, mighty. 11.
Here's a run. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Here we go. 11, mighty. Right, 80.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll take it on in. Jermaine Burton. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, exactly the way you want to handle it when you get the ball to start overtime.
Absolutely, Mike. You want to strike first. You understand the defense is wearing down. It's been a long game. Now you are one stop away from getting out of here with a huge win.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pick up a 17 and a very quick 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. We'll go again here with Henry. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that one.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
3rd down and 9. Jackson now. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, that's Andrews. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Play action now. Jackson moving to his right. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And this will be incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Again, it's Jackson. He's going to look downfield once again. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Now Jackson on 4th down. Take a sack there. It's a turnover on downs. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night.